Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. Okay, so today is my last Halloween haul. I swear it this time. I thought I was done Halloween shopping, but dang it, I ended up getting some more spooky stuff. So in this video, I am going to show you items that I picked up regular retail, then I'm going to show you secondhand items, and then I am going to show you items that I picked up on my trip to the New England area of the US. I was in Maine, New Hampshire, and the Boston area. So I'm going to show you those items. So first, I am going to show you like some retail items that I picked up at retail stores, Target, Homegoods, and such. And then I will show you some secondhand items I picked up. Then I'm going to show you spooky items that I picked up when I was in like the New England area of the United States. I was in Maine, I was in New Hampshire, I was in the Boston area and in Salem. So I'm going to show you items I got from there as well. So if you look below, they will be linked in chapters. So if you're only interested in like the modern retail items, that'll be linked. If you want to see like the really groovy vintage, it'll all just be linked below in chapters. Okay, let's get started. So Target really sucked me in this year. I have not just walked around a Target and shopped since the shutdown, really. This was my first time that I just went to a Target and walked around, and I found so much Halloween. I just ended up buying all kinds of things and loading up the cart. I found a bunch of really cute things in the Bullseye Playground. The first thing I spotted was this gorgeous little door display with the little knocker. What I really love about this is I was just at Salem and the architecture there was something that really inspired me. And so I love that this kind of had like a Salem architecture vibe. This was $5. I think it's really great. I also found this really fun mirrored window that has a spider web in it. Isn't that great? I think this will be such a great piece for displays. Again, $5, and I got this in their dollar section. So yet again, it just kind of felt like Salem to me, so I had to snag it. I then saw a cute little box, or the idea of this box is really common right now, really trendy, but they had them in their little dollar section for $5. And it's this little coffin style one that can be hung on the wall. And this is just screaming to be painted black. So I think I'm gonna paint it black, but super cute little shelf piece. I also got suckered in by like these little tiny pieces they had. I think they'll look good on that shelf and in my displays. So I got, these are like little wood pieces here. They were only $1, and this one says keep out. This one is a teeny tiny spooky tree. I just love the graphics on these. They're kind of retro and cartoony. They really spoke to me. Witch's Brew. Oh, and this one, how fun is this? Witch legs. Cute, right? And then this little guy. Really super cute. And then I also got this little jar. I don't usually pick these up. I think they look a little cheesy, but I thought this was cute. It had little brooms in it. Really cute. So I picked up those little knickknacks for my displays. Those were all $1 each. I'm telling you, the Target dollar section really nailed it this year. They had these cute little cloches. Now, these are not like the best made things. These are plastic, but I don't really care whether they're glass or plastic or what. These are just a really good size for display, and these were only $5. So I did grab 2 of them because this is just a really great size. I really think these are going to be good for display. And just in reference, they had little cloches last year that are ceramic and glass, and here's the size of them from last year. And as you can see, like this was $3, this was $5, so I paid more for this. But these ones I found were really hard for me to use in my displays. Not many things go under something this tiny. So this is much more practical for me. I love these. I also picked up this little cutie at Target. Now this was $10. Here, look at him lit up. There, he lights up. It's kind of hard to see with all the lights on, but he does light up. Love this. I thought for $10, this is a totally adorable blow mold. And it was either this exact one or something very similar that they had last year. And I really, really liked it, and I regretted not picking it up. So this year I decided, go pick up that cute little cat blow mold. And last but not least, at Target, I picked up some Hocus Pocus 2 cereal. So had to support, really excited about the movie coming out this month. So let's give this a try. Looks pretty good. It's kind of like an Apple Jacks, kind of. Hey, Lily. She always wants to be in the video. Oh, did you need to be in the video? She's purring. Did you need to be in the video? Yeah? Tell everyone Mom went on vacation and you're just not. Yeah, you just couldn't handle it. Oh, it's so snuggly. Good girl. Oh, she's purring so hard. Oh my goodness. Honey bunny, I need to put you down so we can have a video. It's okay. Oh. Then at Michael's, there was one thing in their collection that I specifically was eyeing, and I had to drive way across the Twin Cities area to get it because it was very popular. And it is this gorgeous, it looks like a cemetery gate, and then in it is like this like foamy base thing that kind of like mimics moss, but it's red. Now these are two separate pieces, so I believe each piece was like $14, so this whole thing came to like $30, but I think it's well worth it, and I think this is going to be a really cool display for like morning jewelry. I mean, can you just imagine jewelry on this? Fantastic. I then snagged a bunch of like little items at like Homegoods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. They're all kind of owned by the same company, and I'm not sure which came from where. So I got all of these at one of those stores. I found this cute little Johanna Parker little pumpkin dude. How cute is he? Ugh, I love him. He's a little shelf sitter. I do think this was $10, something like that, but a really cute little guy. Now, I like Annalise. A lot of people don't, but I like them. I picked up this little cute mousey, and he's sitting on spell books. So really, really cute little piece. He's adorable. I also picked up another Rae Dunn mug. Now, a lot of people hate Rae Dunn. Say what you will, but this woman makes really nice mugs. If you like really care about the way a mug feels, her mugs just feel really good in your hand. So I picked up another one, and I really like this one. It says Witch's Brew. I also snagged 2 Rae Dunn candles. And honestly, out of all the Rae Dunn candles I went through this year and smelled, these were my favorite. So here's one that says Trick or Treat, and it is pumpkin popcorn. And then this one says Mummy Knows Best, and it's a mummy. And this one is caramel popcorn. And I do think these were on the pricier side. I think these were $16.99, which I thought was super high, but they smell so good. I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that love my candles to smell like something yummy I could eat. And then my last item that I got at HomeGoods was this sweet little ghost. Every time I've gone in there, I've eyed him, thought he was adorable. And then I noticed that they really didn't have many left. There was just one other one besides this one. It was broken. I was like, I should probably pick this up. He might not be there anymore. So I picked him up, and then I'm pretty excited because I've gone to other Homegoods and I haven't seen this guy anymore. So I'm glad I got him, and I think he was only $12.99. So I thought he was a good deal for how big he is. See? And isn't he just spooky? So my last retail purchase is this gorgeous lantern. Oh my gosh, it is just so beautiful. When I saw it online, I just oohed and awed, and I kept being like, I don't need this, I don't need this, but oh y'all, I love it. Now I am definitely styling this up for Halloween, but I am probably gonna end up having this as a year-round piece in my home. It's just so truly beautiful, and it really has kind of an aged look, and I think they did a great job in making it look aged. Now I did pay up for this. I believe it was like $48, but I really think this is worth every penny. This is stunning. Such an amazing piece. So now let's talk about some secondhand spooky items I picked up. I got this little sweetie from the Withering Cottage. Look at that little setup with the teacup and the kitty and the handkerchief. That was all sold together as an assemblage of items. And then I added this little orange tissue paper, and I think it is just the cutest little Halloween display. Also from the Withering Cottage, I got this little sweetheart. Is she not the most fabulous thing? Little crafted witch thing. And she still has her original packaging. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to display this. This makes my heart so happy. I picked up another piece kind of with like jewelry display in mind. And I got this gorgeous little jewelry box from Misty at Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter. I just really liked the look. It's obviously mid-century, but it feels very Victorian. It is plastic, but it kind of like gives off the vibe that it's like higher end than that. And so I was thinking, how cute would it be with like the shelves open and stacked up, and maybe with that cemetery tray from Michael's? I think this is gonna be great. I picked up a sweet little piece of Halloween decor on eBay. Got this little postcard with a black kitty cat. And let's see, this is postmarked. Ooh, it's hard to tell, but it does have the 1 penny stamp, so that does date it. And this is to someone in London, so really cute. I also thrifted this guy. So it is a scale, of course. It is missing one of the hooks to keep this level, but that's not a big deal. I'll just use a paper clip to fix it. But isn't it gorgeous? I think this is going to be so cool in my Halloween display. So the next two pieces I picked up from Michael Todd at the Cult of Vintage. He had an all Halloween sale. And the first one is this popcorn pumpkin. Is she not fabulous? So I've never picked up any of these popcorn vintage decor pieces, but I've never seen this one. And she's just so spoopy and so sweet and stylized that I had to have her. Another great find from Michael Todd at the Cult of Vintage is this piece of ephemera. Oh, I can't wait to include it in my displays. I am a huge Sleepy Hollow fan, so this is just fantastic. And the price I paid for it was a total steal for how much this is going online. And I also picked up this fabulous piece of ephemera, this children's party book. I got this from Barb at Winking Owl Antiques. Is that not amazing? Look at those graphics. Ugh, I can't wait to have this on display. Okay, now let's get into items that I bought in the New England area of the US. So one of the things I found that I was really excited about was an awesome old Halloween noisemaker. I found this guy up in Maine. Look at that graphic though, right? So fantastic. So this one had like a clacker on it and you wave it back and forth. I only paid $1 for this. And the guy who sold it to me said, that's a little kid's frying pan. So I was like, sure, dude, that's what you think it is. But look at that graphic. Ugh, this is a stunner. Also in Maine, I picked up the most amazing ephemera. I got a bunch of ephemera, and this was to die for. This is a 1847 phrenology almanac. Really cool. A lot of decor nowadays is trying to imitate these old pieces. So it's really cool to see this. This has different diseases and what it thinks of them based on like your skull size and such. Really, really unique piece. The illustrations inside are amazing. So this might be one of the oldest pieces I have in my collection, 1847. In the Boston area, I found some cool little spooky items too. I found this old Halloween napkin. I love the graphics on this. And then I found this amazing souvenir that is kind of like my souvenir from going to Salem, even though I found it in Boston. And it is this tiny little book, The Soul's Inquiries. Here's the spine. Really cool. It's like this big. And then if you open it up, the owner of this gorgeous little book was from Salem. So that is really neat. So this book, every single day, it has different questions about the soul. So I just thought that was super duper interesting. This is like the ultimate souvenir, but wait, there's more. In Salem, I also grabbed some fantastic souvenirs. I got this screen printed image from a local artist. Love this. I got this at the Salem Witch Museum. So here's the back of that. But I love this image. This is gonna look so good in my displays. Also in the Boston area, I picked up this little brooch that I'm wearing. And it is a little witch. It is a JJ brooch, signed JJ, and I got it at an estate sale. So I love this. I also picked up a couple other spooky items in the Salem Witch Museum. I picked up this little pin. Now, if you've been to the Salem Witch Museum, you know that the image on this pin is in fact part of their display. It's the names of the victims of the witch trials. Really fun little pin. And I picked up this flannel. So let me show you the back. It says "Amuck, amuck, amuck." So I picked this up at the Salem Witch Museum because I love Hocus Pocus. And Hocus Pocus 2 is actually coming out at the end of September. So I got to go to the Salem Witch Museum in September when the sequel's coming. So that is amazing. So this is my souvenir from that, and ugh, I love it so much. My last item I picked up in Salem is absolutely out of this world. I don't even know how to describe it. It's a very weird item. I got this beautiful metal panel with this picture of a girl in a hood. Very kind of witchy vibes feeling with this. Love it so much. No, the girl in the hood, kind of Red Riding Hood-ish feeling, but also very kind of witchy, very Salem-esque. Love this so much. It does have, you know, nail holes all the way around it. So I do believe it was covering something on a wall maybe where it was pinned up. Really neat. Might have been an advertisement. Might have just been part of architecture somewhere, but oh my God, this is so cool. And I saved my absolute favorite item for last. I have to do an outfit change. All right, here it is. So in Maine, I picked up this gorgeous ceremonial robe. So this would have been from a secret society. I don't actually know which secret society. It does say Vice Grand on it, on the tag. Maybe that'll give somebody in the comments hints, but just so elaborate, so beautiful. It does go to the floor, and it does have decoration all the way down it. So I will insert a picture of that so you can see it. But I love this piece. My best guess is that this is Freemasons or Oddfellows, and I got a real bargain on this. So I know this is probably not everyone's cup of tea, but I was blown away that I had the opportunity to bring something like this back. I really wanted to find items in the Northeast that were older than what I could find here and just had more history to them. And this is exactly that. So I love this piece. I feel so beautiful and so powerful in it. It might be my favorite piece of clothing I own. And oh my gosh, I love it so much. So will I be lounging around the house in this on a regular basis? Yeah, maybe. So that is it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed my haul of my spooky finds this year. I have had so much fun decorating for Halloween these past 2 years. It has been a real joy. I have a full Thriftoween playlist, so be sure to check that out if you enjoy more hauls. And I also have a Thriftoween collab from last year where I asked other vintage loving creatives to show how they decorate for Halloween. So you really might enjoy that. I'll be sure to link those both below. And if you love vintage thrifting, creative projects, and more, and like spooky hauls and such like this, please subscribe. I'd love to have you hang around. And that is it, y'all. Stay creative. Bye.